Hey, good morning. The ceremony will begin shortly. Please take a moment to silence all electronic devices. As a gentle reminder, all personnel participating in the ceremony should exercise caution to ensure that wings will not be pinned in an aggressive manner that would cause any injury to the soldiers. All pinning ceremonies must be conducted with the utmost respect for the dignity and physical well-being of the graduates. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of Alpha Company, 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment, Captain Sarah Junn.
Good morning, everyone, graduates, families, friends, and soldiers. I'm Captain Junn, the company commander of the Chinook Maintenance Company, and it's an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the graduation of our newest maintainers. Today marks the end of one chapter and the start of another as you step into roles that will keep Army Aviation mission ready day in and day out. To the families, thank you. I know your support didn't start the day they shipped to basic. It started long before that, when you encouraged them to serve, stood by them through long calls, and reminded them who they are when things got hard. This journey is not just theirs, it's yours too, and today is your day to celebrate as much as theirs. To the graduates, you chose to serve. In a time when comfort and convenience are easy choices, you chose something harder and better. You've pushed through early mornings, late nights, cold nights in the field, and drill sergeants who somehow never lost their voices. You've learned to turn wrenches with precision, read manuals like your lives depend upon it, because someday it might, and keep our aircraft and our people flying safe. Now you're headed to units across the Army, where the work gets more real, the stakes get higher, and yes, the acronyms get even worse. But here's the thing, you are ready. More than that, you're needed. There's a commander out there right now, checking their manning roster, praying for a good maintainer. And good news, they're getting one. So take pride in what you've done. Stay curious, keep learning, and know your worth. And never forget that your job keeps the mission moving. No helicopter has ever taken off without a maintainer making it happen. In closing, thank you for your hard work, your character, and your sense of purpose. The Army is better because you chose to be in it, and our future is brighter because you're the one stepping forward to lead it. Congratulations. Families, in just a moment, the graduation class will come up on stage row by row to receive their graduation certificates. Following receipt of their certificates, the graduates will line up in front of the stage for their pinning of their wings. We invite you to come forward and take as many photos as you wish. Finally, I would like to call the Distinguished Honor Graduates, Private Miles and Private Santos, up to the front to receive a brigade coin on behalf of Colonel Morshed, our brigade commander. These students had the highest GPA in their class and no negative counselings. They excelled in all aspects of military performance during their time in advanced training. Please give them a round of applause.
At this time, we'd like to recognize all veterans in attendance and watching online. Thank you for your selfless service and sacrifice in the defense of our nation. Distinguished guests, family members, and friends, on behalf of the 128th Aviation Brigade Command Team, welcome to today's graduation ceremony for 15 Uniform CH-47 Helicopter Repair, Class 013, and 15 Bravo Aircraft Power Plant Repair, Class 003. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by Chaplain Coltrane and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good morning to you all. I invite you to pray with me. Let us pray. Holy God, this morning as we welcome this new group of soldiers into the aviation family, we give thanks for all of the ways that this journey has challenged them and transformed them. We are grateful for the hard work they have done and the people who have cared for them and supported them along the way. Even as we pause for a moment to celebrate this graduation, we know that these soldiers are preparing for the next chapter in their incredible journey above the best. May you guide each of them here, giving them wisdom and humility, and we ask that you continue to bless our nation and grant us peace. Amen. You may be seated.
Army aviation maintenance training began at Fort Eustis, Virginia in 1954. Since its beginning, Fort Eustis has continued a legacy of maintenance training excellence, training active duty, National Guard, and Army Reserve soldiers, along with Air Force personnel and international partners with the lineage that dates back to Operation Just Cause in Panama. The Army redesignated the United States Army Aviation Logistics School as the 128th Aviation Brigade on February 1st, 2012. Today, the 128th Aviation Brigade trains over 5,500 soldiers annually in every Army aviation helicopter specialty. A 15 uniform helicopter repairer is primarily responsible for the overall maintenance of the CH-47 Chinook helicopter. They perform tasks such as the removal and installation of aircraft subsystem assemblies. These include engines, rotors, gearboxes, transmissions, and mechanical flight controls. They also perform services, inspections, repairs, maintenance checks, and diagnose troubleshoot faults for all aircraft components. A 15 Bravo aircraft power plant repairer is responsible for diagnosing, troubleshooting, disassembling, and reassembling, as well as maintaining turbine engine assemblies and systems for the UH-60 Blackhawk, CH-47 Chinook, and AH-64 Apache. They also perform operational checks to ensure the engine systems are safe and ready for flight. The guest speaker for today's ceremony is First Sergeant J.C. Calloway. First Sergeant Calloway enlisted in the United States Army in 2010 as a 15 uniform Chinook helicopter repair and is currently serving as the First Sergeant of Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 222nd Aviation Regiment. Please refer to First Sergeant Calloway's biography in your program to learn more about their selfless service to our nation. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to First Sergeant J.C. Calloway.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Distinguished guests, family, and friends. First, I'd like to thank the family and friends of our graduates that are here and the ones that couldn't make it today. Your support in these trying times for these soldiers has been instrumental in their success. Thank you again, and continue to support these soldiers as they enter the new chapter in their lives. Second, I would like to thank the instructors, Staff Sergeant Dessard, Staff Sergeant Owanda, and Drill Sergeant Thompson. Your leadership, facilitation skills, dedication to Army aviation, and of course your patience is greatly appreciated. You've molded the future of 15 Bravos and 15 uniforms to one day take your place on the podium. To the soldiers sitting here before us today, I'm honored not only to be your first sergeant, but to be your guest speaker. This is truly a great day for Army aviation and the 15 Bravo and uniform community. It's been a long 17 to 20 weeks, depending how, some stuff may have occurred. So let's recap and give some insight to your families. You completed multiple rucks, phase requirements, FTX, warrior tasks and battle drills, learned how to walk and talk like a soldier. You've made the excuse of early class to get out of PT. You shammed out of FTX training. But Specialist Plowden, congratulations. You carried around pickles for the last month. During the last test, she broke her jar and continued to carry them in her PC. Smith, single-handedly, you united all the Bravo soldiers with heroic tales of your sword-cutting skills. He still says Missouri with an A. Farrell, the former NYPD officer that won't stop talking about sauce, coffee, and his daughter, yelling at other soldiers atop the helicopter, "Hey, I'm walking here." Kong, the artist, painted a beautiful mural on the wall for all future maintainers to see and be inspired by. He always had a pocket full of candy to give his battle buddies. He can fall asleep anywhere, even standing up, and is a huge gun fanatic. Santos, you're super scared of cockroaches and spiders. Good thing you work in a dark hangar that's old. You love to play with Play-Doh because in her childhood, I don't know if this is true, she was an Amish member and she wasn't allowed. We have some super talented crocheters. We have a glass mascot named Corporal Quackers. We got the dad of the class, the longest running MOS commander, fastest one to complete all tests and loves crushing Play-Doh animals. We got multiple class clowns that's always loud and funny soldiers that are quiet, and of course they were friends. We got Wagwan. Claypool, congrats on your acceptance to making your future to become a pilot. Someone in this class can't stop touching aircraft parts, even in the classroom or on the helicopter. They just got to touch everything. I feel bad for the command team in Alaska, Miles and James. Good luck. We remember the hot seat. Someone was pretty familiar with that one. If it wasn't for Red Bull and Monsters, I don't know how the 15 uniforms could have survived. Someone was even limited on caffeine intake from the hot seat, of course. And the infamous list, I believe someone was on that list at least 6 times. Roman, I don't know. But on a serious note, I'm truly thankful for this class. Wear your wings with pride and remember you have the best job in the United States Army. You've learned to work as a team. You have the tools and knowledge to be great maintainers. So now it's your time to prove it. As you head on to your next duty assignment, I challenge all of you to be a sponge. Soak up all the knowledge, information, and researchability you can and retain it. Take care of one another. Stay in touch. Do what needs to be done. Be flexible and resilient. Have the ability to adapt to an ever-changing environment. The modern battlefield will test you. Show compassion and empathy when needed, and be violent when necessary. I look forward to working with you and for you. I'll see you on the flight line. Above the vest!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that we will now present diplomas to the graduates. Please feel free to move around and take photos throughout the presentation. The distinguished graduate is that soldier who received the highest marks throughout the course. These graduates are selected on academic standing, leadership, physical fitness, and discipline. The distinguished graduate will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade and a brigade coin. The distinguished graduate for 15 uniform Chinook helicopter repair class 013 is Private First Class Andrew Miles. Private First Class Andrew Miles is from Killen, Alabama, and will be assigned to the 11th Arctic Aviation Command, Fort Wainwright, Alaska. The distinguished graduate for 15 Bravo Aircraft Power Plant Repair Class 003 is Private First Class Zara Santos. Private First Class Zara Santos is from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and will be assigned to the 28th Combat Aviation Brigade, Pennsylvania National Guard. The honor graduate is that soldier who is the second highest graduate of their class. They will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade. The honor graduate for 15 Bravo Aircraft Power Plant Repair Class 003 is Private Logan Wickline. Private Logan Wickline is from York, Pennsylvania, and will be assigned to the 28th Combat Aviation Brigade, Pennsylvania National Guard. The graduates for 15 uniform CH-47 helicopter repair class 1325 are Sergeant Jonathan Ortiz, Sergeant Jonathan Ortiz is from Stamford, Texas, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Specialist Dakota Alvarez. Specialist Dakota Alvarez is from San Antonio, Texas, and will be assigned to the 82nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Specialist Cody Clare. Specialist Cody Clare is from Wichita, Kansas, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take their next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Specialist Vincent Claypole. Specialist Vincent Claypole is from Panama City Beach, Florida, and will be assigned to the 111th Florida National Guard. Specialist Sean Knipsel. Specialist Sean Knipsel is from Plano, Illinois, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Specialist Ismail Roman. Specialist Ismail Roman is from Enfield, Connecticut, and will be assigned to the 189th Aviation Regiment, Connecticut, National Guard. Specialist Zachary Zarakor. Specialist Zachary Zarakor is from Corpus Christi, Texas, and will be assigned to the 4th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Carson, Colorado. Private First Class William Handelsman. Private First Class William Handelsman is from New Orleans, Louisiana, and will be assigned to Buckley Space Force Base, Colorado, National Guard. Private Chandler Ethier. Private Chandler Ethier is from Kansas City, Missouri, and will be assigned to the 34th Combat Aviation Brigade, Missouri National Guard. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take their next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private Brock James. Private Brock James is from Irvington, Alabama, and will be assigned to the 11th Arctic Aviation Command, Fort Wainwright, Alaska. The graduates for 15 Bravo Aircraft Power Plant Repair, Class 00325, are Specialist Elwin Plowden. Specialist Elwin Plowden is from Midway, Georgia, and will be assigned to the 78th Aviation Regiment, Georgia National Guard. Specialist James Thompson. Specialist James Thompson is from Fargo, North Dakota, and will be assigned to the 34th Combat Aviation Brigade, North Dakota National Guard. Private First Class Henry Caniz Lopez. Private First Class Henry Caniz Lopez is from Ponca City, Oklahoma, and will be assigned to the 245th Aviation Regiment, Oklahoma National Guard. Private First Class James Farrell. Private First Class James Farrell is from Ronkonkoma, New York, and will be assigned to the 42nd Combat Aviation Brigade, New York National Guard. Private First Class Hunter Kong. Private First Class Hunter Kong is from Las Vegas, Nevada, and will be assigned to the 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Private First Class Noah Borakoff. Private First Class Noah Borakoff is from Irvine, California, and will be assigned to the 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Private Aiden Smith. Private Aiden Smith is from Lampe, Missouri, and will be assigned to the 35th Combat Aviation Brigade, Missouri National Guard. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take their next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the newest members of the Army Aviation family. We now turn to a special part of the ceremony. The distinguished graduate will present a token of appreciation to First Sergeant Calloway. This symbolizes our sincere gratitude for their presence and the wisdom they have imparted. Their words today have not only enlightened us, but have also added a meaningful dimension to this important milestone in our graduates' journey. The team of non-commissioned officers who trained and mentored the graduates are assigned to the 1st Battalion, 222nd Aviation Regiment, and 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment. Together, this outstanding team instructed their soldiers in discipline, physical fitness, warrior tasks and battle drills, and fundamental aviation maintenance practices. They led and mentored America's sons and daughters so that one day they too may become a non-commissioned officer. The drill sergeant and instructor for today's graduating class are Drill Sergeant Nicholas Thompson, Staff Sergeant Paul Dessard, and Staff Sergeant Paul Awanda. Please join us in giving a round of applause to these outstanding drill sergeants and instructors. Please rise for the playing of the Aviation Song and the Army Song. We ask that all soldiers in uniform remain standing and join us in reciting the Aviation Mechanics Creed and Soldiers Creed. Family and friends, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please come forward to congratulate your soldiers and take photographs. Thank you for attending Above the Best, Born Under Fire.